Hi everyone, I'm Natalie Terry and we are in Marvin today, and I'd like to introduce our guest, and this is Gabe Scharfenberg of An Improved Outlook. And Gabe's going to talk to us a little bit today about his company, and we're excited to learn about it. So
thank you.
Tell us what you do, Gabe, and take it away.
Improved Outlook Window Cleaning is my business, and it was started by my father in Milwaukee, Wisconsin about 30 years ago. So back when I was in high school at that time, I would work with him during the summer, learning how to clean windows and how to work with clients. And since then, I've taken the business over and operated it in a couple different locations. Over the years, I've done a lot of different kinds of window cleaning, everything from high-rise buildings to large commercial projects. We did a lot of commercial window cleaning. But now I'm pretty much focusing on residential window cleaning for the most part. And that's really because I found that that's what I enjoy most. I really enjoy taking beautiful, well cared for homes like the ones here around us and just making them more beautiful by cleaning windows, also pressure washing, gutter cleaning, and we also specialize in cleaning chandeliers, which is a nice way of really putting a beautiful home over the top.
That is really neat. Wow. So, Gabe, why do you think it's important to shop local?
I think by doing that, you get to know the people in your community. Every community is full of fascinating people. So when I'm in someone's house, I inevitably get to know them and their whole family throughout the day. And by doing that, I always find out interesting things about the community that I already live in.
Right.
Where to shop, where to eat,
nice.
Fun things to do. And so that really gives you a better sense of where you live and how to enjoy it.
That's really great. I love that. So, what's important? What's something that most people wouldn't know or think of as it relates to your business?
I guess what I think of first is kind of a misconception. Many people think that there's some magic formula to the water to get the windows so sparkling and clean. In fact, my dad would crack me up because he would always try to pretend that there was a magic formula when people would ask. He never let on to what he put in his water. But the truth is there is no secret formula. It's just usually dish soap is really all we usually use. But the trick is knowing how to use your tool. If you know how to use a squeegee properly to take all the water off, not leave any streaks or spots behind, then you've got perfect glass every time.
That's pretty great. So I just have to ask a question.
Yeah.
Kind of off the top. So is there a trick about ammonia? Does ammonia help? Do you use that in your business?
I personally don't really use it. Some of the old-time guys do. It doesn't hurt, but it's not really necessary. If anything, it helps your water kind of evaporate faster, but that doesn't really help the glass look cleaner.
Okay, I just had to ask.
Sure, everybody asks that.
Oh, okay, good. So tell me what's exciting that's important for customers to know right now.
In the last few years, there has been some newer technology brought into the window cleaning business. Pure water window cleaning and water-fed poles is kind of the same concept, where you don't use squeegees at all, but you use filters to take all of the minerals and hard objects, you might say, out of the water, so you've got nothing but hydrogen and oxygen left. And then you can actually just wash the dirt off and let it dry, and it will leave it spotless. The misconception is that that's a superior way of cleaning windows. It's good in certain situations. Some commercial situations are really perfect for that. But I find on houses, there's just no substitute to going up on a ladder and using a squeegee and just getting it perfect by hand. And so that's what I use. And in residential window cleaning, that really is the only way to get it perfect every time.
So it sounds to me like you're a big proponent of elbow grease as part of the formula.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's the best way, and a foolproof way as long as you're willing to put in that effort.
I love that. I love that. So what are some of the odd requests you've had from clients?
You know, I was thinking about this, and the one that came to mind was way back when I was probably 19 years old, and we did window cleaning for a gentleman that had a car collection. And they weren't expensive cars by any means, but he had a couple hot rods, a couple muscle cars, a couple motorcycles, and I loved cars. And so I told him that I really enjoyed looking at his cars, and he said, well, you know what, I never get any time to drive them. Why don't you come out and help me drive them?
Oh, wow.
So sure enough, I went out that Saturday and we cleaned them and washed them, and then I took them out and put some miles on them, and that was kind of unique request from a window cleaning customer.
Yeah.
But to thank me, he let me take his Corvette to the party I was going to that evening, and that was fun.
Poor thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's pretty great. I love that. So, tell us what sets you apart from other companies that do what you do.
Well, hiring a window cleaner to come into your home is kind of an interesting situation because they're really going to go through your entire home, room by room by room,
Right.
and spend a lot of time in your house. I find that many times I kind of feel like I'm part of the family by the end of the day.
Nice.
So in today's day and age, that can be kind of scary, to be perfectly honest. And so that's something that is different about Improved Outlook, is that I find that people want a fair price for the work they need done, but what's really most important to them usually is quality of work and trustworthiness. So to do that, I'm a little bit unique in that I purposely keep my business small enough so that I can not only meet the potential clients and do bids with them, but also I'm actually the one that's going to come do the work. So
That's
by
great.
doing that, when you hire my company, you know exactly who's going to show up that day and be in your house all day long. And so I find that taking that kind of a personalized white glove approach to even something like window cleaning really does give me a chance to work for the kind of customers I enjoy working with.
Very good. So essentially, you're the owner of the company, but you're also the one that goes out and does the work. And that's really rare in this day and time. So I really commend you for that.
Thank you. I enjoy doing it that way, and it works out well.
That's pretty great. So what's the most memorable experience you've had in working with a customer?
It was more of a location than a customer.
Yeah.
For a few years, I handled all the window and chandelier cleaning for the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in Manhattan.
Wow.
So working there a couple days every week, year-round, always was an interesting experience. I was able to shake hands and congratulate Phil Jackson the morning after they had won the NBA Finals.
Wow.
The whole team was staying there at the hotel, and I happened to be in his room that day. Seeing Billy Joel hanging out at the bar, lots of interesting situations. Seeing what a $14,000 a night suite looks like in Manhattan. And even walking in on an armed robbery when I went to get my car from the garage one day. So working in Manhattan was always an interesting and memorable experience.
Wow. So, in other words, when somebody hires you to come and clean their windows, you're also going to be able to tell them some really neat stories and some experiences that you've had.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know, right? So,
Right.
That's great. Well, thank you, Gabe, very much for being out here today on such a beautiful day and sharing information about your company and what you do. I think it'll be a really exciting and positive thing for our community. So really appreciate you being here.
Thank you very much. My pleasure.